official day 2, right? Day 1 already we discussed. This is day 2. I think no one is new, right? Okay. New. 1, 2. Okay. This is day 2 only. So just go through the day 1. Okay. So just go through the day 1 recording. You can easily understand. Okay. So day 2 from today you can focus. Not record any prerequisites. You can easily understand today class also. Okay. What about online? Anyone is new today? I think very good question from Praveen. Interesting question. Mm, one doubt as of cloud, same features available in Drive also. So what is the specialty of Cloud Vira? Drive you can manage, right? If you store 1 TB data into Drive, the 1 TB data, you are the responsible. 1 TB data, the drive have availability, you are the responsible. But the same data, if you store in the cloud, anytime you can access by giving your credentials. Storage options are not in your end. That will take care by cloud. That's the difference. Simple logic. So if you can go 10 years old, 5 years old, 5 years back, sorry. If you go to 5 years back, so if you want to carry money, right? See, we use wallet, some boxes and all to carry the money. Now, no one, if you can check the wallets, mostly 500 is the highest amount, but remaining amount are in the cloud. Cloud means storage, that is bank database. Whenever you require phone pay, Google Pay, lot of options are there now. No need to carry the money. If you want to send a money, we will prefer money order, right or not? Money order means you just take a one cover and put the money into there and you can send it to your someone. Money order. But now simple. In 1 second you can send the money. Why? Money is not in your pocket. Money is in your storage. That if you can give your credentials that you can access. Okay. So you tell me guys, where we can secure our money, in the wallet or bank accounts? Bank inside. Where we can secure our money? Inside pocket or bank inside? Bank, right? Yeah. I think Praveen, you clear, right? Okay. So guys, in the last class we discussed we are focusing on cloud. Why? In even DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, developers, finally they develop the code we need to deploy into the target. The target is server. Which server it is? Either AWS or on-premises Azure GCP. You are talking about Google Drive. Google Drive is cloud. Okay. Yeah, Google Drive also credentials we have. Okay, leave it. So guys, we have started AWS, Amazon Web Service. Why AWS also we discuss in the day 1. Please go through the day 1. So guys, in the last class, we discussed what is region and availability zones and all, right? So guys, if we want to see, this is the developer. So my developer develop the one code. Okay, developer develop the one code. Okay. If I want to test this code, I need a server. Or if I want to release this code to public, I need a server. So which server I'm taking? AWS server at this time. Later Azure and then GCP. So we are taking now AWS server. In this case, Yeah, just understand this is AWS. AWS servers means AWS server works under AWS network only, right? Azure servers works Azure network only. In this case, AWS server, if you want to create first, you should create AWS network. Clear? So in this case, for example, the developer is in Mumbai is from India. So AWS is not it's a global network, right? Global network. So developer has to confirm where exactly server has to create, which region, which country. India means always preference also India. In this case, go to Amazon Web Services. Here we need to select a India region. India region, we have two options again. In the last class we discussed availability zones. In availability zones, India, inside we have two regions first, Mumbai, Hyderabad. Mumbai is a region, Hyderabad also region. Mumbai region and again we have a availability zones. Same like Hyderabad also. So in this case, if I want to create a server, first I should confirm here which region it is. AWS offers 33 plus regions. So I'm choosing any one of the region near to my location. So I'm choosing region is a Mumbai, or you can take a Hyderabad also. Okay. And next here I'm taking, whenever I choose Mumbai region, inside we have a availability zones concept. How many availability zones? 3 we discussed, right? 3. Okay. Three availability zones. Clear? Now you can deploy your server. See here, in this case, even if you want to create a server in AWS to test the application that developed by developers, you need to choose this server has to create in which region. I'm selecting Mumbai region. When you select a region, inside we have a availability zones concept. Availability zone is nothing but data centers. Servers can create inside the data centers. So which data center, which availability zone data center. So in Mumbai, we have a 3 availability zones, AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. So where exactly you are going to be create, that you can confirm. Okay, so I confirmed here, my region is Mumbai, my availability zone is 1A availability zone. Then create a server. Now your server is running where exactly? Availability zone 1A, that is in Mumbai region. So if you want to create any resources in cloud, those resources are part of your VPC, in AWS region, you need to confirm that which region, which agent. So let me show you. When you log in AWS, I will show you creation of account creation process also. See, this is the dashboard of AWS. If I go to dashboard here, this is a region. So I'm able to see list of, these are the list of regions here. Now, if I want to launch a server, see if I launch, click the server, it is going to create North Virginia region. But I want to create in India, then go to Mumbai or Hyderabad. Mumbai. Now Mumbai. Now launch instance will be created in Mumbai region. AWS is a global service. AWS is a global distributor, offers multiple regions. Where exactly you want to create your servers? Even if you create a server, yes, you tell me, if I create a server in Mumbai, US people can access or not? Yes, through internet everyone can access. We don't know exactly Flipkart server is running, but you are able to access, right? Same. But some latency issues will come. See, if the Flipkart server is there in the Hyderabad, we can quickly access. The Flipkart server in the US, there is some latency. Okay. Yeah. So here we need to choose the region, and then while launching a server, we need to choose which availability zone. And before that, before launch the server, first we should understand what and all required to create a server. So these steps we will discuss, then we can create a one server. We can see how to create a server, how to deploy application, why we need to create a server, what kind of benefits we will get to create a server in the cloud. Clear now, guys? Okay. Now, okay, my developer develop the code as my client give the requirement. As per the requirements given by client, he's developed the code. And now this development code give to client, check this code is fine or not. In this case, you are not supposed to send a code to them. They're unable to understand your code. What you can do, deploy into server and give the server IP to them. So they can access the server IP. They are able to see whatever development you have done. This is the process actually. Clear? In this case, we need to create a server. Even if the client said okay, then you need to give this access to users. If you develop something means finally what? To generate the revenue, right? To generate the revenue means you should give access to public. Even server required. Which server it is? Cloud server. Why? We will get lot of benefits in terms of high availability, scalability, maintenance, electricity, ventilation, whatnot. So many things we will get a benefits here. Clear? Okay. So guys, in this case, we need to start very important concept now. So if you are clear about region availability zone, we will go to that. We will jump onto that main topic. Okay. So one more time, I'm explaining here. The region is nothing but you can choose any region while creating a services. And inside the region, you can choose any availability zone. We have a 33 plus regions and 108 plus availability. This number will vary. 108 plus availability zones. So region inside availability zone is there. I mean, this if I take a one region, 33 plus regions means if I take any one region, each region inside availability zones are there. Depends on the region. Availability zones like that 108 plus. 33 plus region, if I take a Mumbai from here as a region, 108 plus availability zones means 3 availability zones are there in the Mumbai. So out of 108 plus, 3 is using Mumbai. And 33 plus region, one region is using Mumbai. Availability zones are 3. Like that we should understand. Okay. Chalo. So now same thing, this availability zones may vary region to region. For example, North Virginia. If I go to here, if you can see here, these availability zones are more here. This is North Virginia. If I switch to Mumbai, this is Mumbai region inside availability zones are 3. If I switch to Singapore, 3 availability zone. Like that. Okay, region to region availability zones may vary. So total 108 plus and total 33 plus regions. Clear? So let's go to Hyderabad also available, but it should, oh, why it is grayed out? Okay, maybe this is free tier account. That's what Hyderabad is grayed, but earlier it is work. These are the total regions still here. Okay. Let's go to understand now. Okay. The very important concept is now we are going to discuss. Yeah, Hyderabad also there. In India, 2 regions, Mumbai, Hyderabad from AWS. Mumbai also 3 availability zones. Hyderabad also 3 availability zones. Okay. So guys, simple logic I'm going to discuss now. Focus half an hour, very important concept. So just now we discuss. Yeah. So AWS is a public network or private network? Public cloud providers, AWS, Azure, and GCP. Then in this case, public means how you can provide a security. For example, TCS company is there. This is TCS developer. Let's understand. Is the TCS developer. Okay. No. Wait. I'll explain. Harshit. Let's understand this is Wipro guy. Okay. So this person created a server. And this person also created a server inside availability zone. Clear? See, two people created a, both are different organizations, TCS and Wipro. As we know, AWS is a public platform. In this case, how you are going to provide a security for these two servers? There is no rocket science to here easily break the network and access the TCS server, vice versa. TCS people also can access Wipro server. Both are public. So what AWS is offers now, public private network inside the public network. I mean, public cloud inside private cloud. You can create your own environment separately, isolated environment that no one can access. If TCS want to create any resources in AWS, TCS can create a private virtual environment. This private virtual environment no one can access. Same Wipro also can create a private virtual environment that is no one can access. Now, yes, cloud is common here, but environments are different here. How it will create? Let me show you. So, there is a concept VPC. Virtual Private Cloud. This is AWS service, guys. AWS VPC, main service. Okay, and very important thing, this service works region level. For example, Mumbai, you can create a VPC Mumbai. Hyderabad, you can create one VPC in Hyderabad. Like that it will work, okay? Okay, see, this is a region, Mumbai region. Let's understand. This is Mumbai region. Same concept I'm going to apply here, the developer's concept. Let me take one developer. Same I'm taking here TCS. Okay, and same I'm taking here. Different developer. How it will work? This concept we just understand first. Then we can go for next. Okay. So now TCS developer or someone want to create one server inside the cloud. So this is cloud. Mumbai region, right? So here, what TCS has to do, create one VPC. Understand? This is TCS VPC in TCS account. So TCS cloud account, create a one VPC. Okay. So VPC is nothing but what? Virtual private cloud inside public cloud. Now they can connect here this VPC, and inside they can launch a server. Again, inside we have a availability zones 3. Clear now? Now, again, for example, now Wipro time. Wipro want to create any something services inside. Wipro also create a Wipro VPC. Public cloud inside Wipro account and VPC. Clear now? So Wipro inside also 3 availability zones. I mean, here total how many availability zones? 3 only, not 6. On top of the 3 availability zones, these layers are creating virtual private layers. Understand? Now, if Wipro create a VPC, in this case, if TCS create a one server, Wipro also create a one server. Now, both servers are running public cloud only, but it's not running directly public cloud. It's running a private layers, own private layers. This is Wipro private layer. This is TCS private layer. So no one can enter into their private layers. Wipro is not able to enter into the TCS private layer. TCS is not able to enter into the Wipro private layer. This is virtual private cloud environment concept. So in this case, this VPC is the responsibility is to host the services inside. This is main house. Understand? VPC is the main house. Inside cloud, VPC is the main house. Inside we can create a number of services, storage services, database services, server services, so many services we can create. So enter all services, VPC is the house, host the all services. Clear? Now, if I want to create a one server, first is what? Should create a VPC. This is the first step number 1. VPC is a region specific or availability zone specific? Region specific. If I go here, na guys, see, one VPC is there, right? This VPC is a no availability zone here. Why? This is region specific. VPC in Singapore. But inside this VPC, multiple availability zones are there. 1A, 1B, 1C. So what we can understand, guys, VPC is a region specific. Inside VPC, we have a availability zones. Why? Region contains availability zones. VPC is a region service. If VPC is availability zone level service means it's not possible, right? Other availability zones not comes under this VPC. Why? VPC is if VPC is agent, but VPC is not region level. See here the VPC. Inside VPC multiple services we can create. I will explain what is subnet and all. We'll get a clarity. Clear till here? And one more important thing. How many VPCs we can create here? In general, default action is 5 VPCs, guys, per account. 5 VPCs we can create a per account. The number we can increase by raising the request to customer care. And in this case, if I want to create a 5 servers, no need to create a 5 VPCs. One VPC is fine. Understand? If you want to create a 500 servers, same. Not required 500 VPCs. One VPC is fine. Instead, you can create a number of services. So that's what they are giving, only 5. Maybe this server you want to create 2 different regions. This server I want to create 2 different regions. You tell me I want to create 2 servers, 2 different regions. One is Mumbai, one is US. How many VPCs are required? 2. Each VPC is a region specific. That's what. Clear now? Now, very good. Let's go to now, understand now. I'm explaining one more slide here. I will share each and every slide, you don't worry. Today, every day we are going to discuss same concepts, so you may easily understand these topics. This is first layer. I'm not explaining and global and all, directly enter into the VPC now. So this is just VPC now. Yeah, one account is 5 VPCs. Now understand, VPC created. I created one VPC. Now I want to create what? Server. Can I create directly server inside the VPC? Is it possible? No. I need to choose availability zone. So availability zone is nothing but what? Data center. So here 3 availability zones are there. One is a 1A, 1B and 1C. 3 availability zones are there. Clear? These 3 availability zones now creating a servers like this. But here one concept is there, that is subnet. Okay? VPC is a, guess this is, you may confuse today, you don't worry, coming days you can easily understand. Since this networking concept is very new to you, right? It will take time, 1 or 2 or 3 days. This networking concept we will discuss 7 days. Networking is very important. If you want to learn any cloud, first focus is networking. If you are understand the hierarchy of the networking, the cloud, 30%, 40% done the cloud. What is VPC? What is subnet? What is router? If you understand this concept, not 30% cloud done. You can easily manage any cloud. This is the main point. First 7 days is very important to any cloud to understand easily. Okay. So the main network is VPC. Clear? Inside main network, I'm going to create a sub network. What is sub network? Simple guys, my requirement is create 2 servers. This is the requirement. Okay. And one should be public. One should be private. Public means anyone can access. Private means restricted people can, only few people can access. Restricted. Guess you tell me, here are 2 different requirements, right or not? This is requirement 1, this is requirement 2. In this case, if there is no subnetwork concept, only main network concept, in this case, either this main network can work like a, you can make it like a public or private as per the requirement. In this case, you need to create 2 VPCs. One is public VPC, other is private VPC. But the concept is not like that. We have a sub-networking concept. Divide your network into public and private. Divide your network into whatever your requirement are. The server can access only 3 people. Other server can access 3,000 people. Other server can access 100 people. These are the mixed of requirements. in the same network. So we can divide our network as per the requirement. How we can divide the network? So we have a concept here, subnetworking. Network inside network is a subnetworking. Clear? So divide this network into network into of public, of private, like this. How we can divide? So this is not possible to divide like this. So in this case, we have a concept is subnet. What is subnet here? Same like VPC. Subnet. Network inside subnetwork is subnet. See guys, and very important thing is subnets are AZ level. AZ means availability zone. Subnets are AZ level. VPCs are region level. Clear? These two statements are now okay. Guys, you tell me, in this case, I have created a one VPC. So before creating a VPC, what I need to choose? Region. For example, I want to create a VPC. Simple, I'm saying, can you create a VPC means which region you need to ask? I'm just Mumbai. First select the region, then create a VPC. Now I want to create a subnet. Means what you need to ask? Which availability zone? Clear? And which VPC? Which availability zones? Means subnets are part of VPC. Clear now? VPC is a region specific, subnets are a AZ specific. AZs are part of region. Same region specific service is VPC. VPC inside subnets are there. Why subnets are availability zone specific? Clear now? Okay. Let's go here. This is VPC means I need to choose which region, right? So I have selected Mumbai region. I choose Mumbai region and create a VPC. Next, is it possibility to create a server directly inside VPC? For example, if VPC give a provision to create a server, in this case, I'm creating a two servers. Which one is public, which one is private? Not possible. This is same network. So in this case, we can create a subnets. So I'm creating a three subnets, just understanding purpose. I'm creating a three subnets. Subnets are AZ level, right? So AP South 1A. This is code of Mumbai availability zone. Last class we discussed, right? South 1B. This is 1C. I mean, now if you can see here, I'm able to see regions and region level VPC and inside region availability zones. Inside availability zones, I'm creating a multiple subnets now. Understand now? So I can create a multiple subnets. Your wish. You can create your own subnets. Understand now? See, your requirement, your wish. Inside 1A availability zone, you can create how number of subnets. I created two subnets. Here one subnet, here three subnets. Your wish. Inside region also, you can create a 5 VPCs. Inside VPC, you can create a multiple subnet. How I can decide here how many subnets are required. There is a concept in VPC, CIDR concept. I will explain at that time. How many subnets we can create based on the network size calculation. Okay. Guess you tell me my network, in my network, how many subnets are created? That's what Omkar just now I called out the limit of the subnets. I know you guys are asking. This limit of the subnet depends on the VPC CIDR range. This is not a correct time to discuss this topic. I will discuss later. CIDR range. This subnets count depends on the VPC CIDR range. At that time you can easily understand. You don't worry. Guys, tell me how many subnets are there? Total in my VPC. 6 subnets. Clear now? How many availability zones are there? So what you can understand, inside availability zones, we can create subnets. There is no limit for 1, 2, 3. Now you tell me, my requirement is what? 2 server should create. Okay. This is the requirement main, right? One is public, one is private. So here I can create a subnets. There is a concept public subnet, private subnet. So I can create a one public subnet, one private subnet. So in this case, public subnet inside I can create a server. Private subnet inside I can create a server, private server. So public subnet inside public server, private subnet inside private server. So as per the requirement. Okay. Now in this case, you tell me total how many subnets are required to meet my requirement. To meet my requirement, how many servers are required? Sorry, how many subnets are required? 2. So in this case, can I create one in here, one in here? Why no? Why no? Subnets are part of availability zones. You can create, why? VPC is the main network. Inside, you can create anywhere. You can create, can I create like this? Yes. Can I create like this? Yes. Can I create like this? Like this? Yes. See, 2 subnets are required. Subnets are part of availability zones. You can create anywhere. 2 required. So one public subnet creating here and one private subnet creating here. Clear now? So just understand this is public subnet. There is a concept how to make it as a subnet, public subnet. Very easy. You don't worry. Now can I create server now? One here. One here. Clear now? So server means in AWS EC2, right? Clear now? So now you tell me guys, tell me the steps. The requirement is create a elastic compute cloud. Okay. The requirement is what? I will explain guys. EC2, what is EC2 and all I will explain. First we are talking about networking. Okay. The requirement is what? Create a 2 servers. One is public, one is private. Tell me the steps. First step is what? Select the region. Next is what? Create VPC. Next, create. We are not creating availability zones already there. Inside availability zone, we are creating. Create a subnets by choosing the availability zone. How many subnets? 2. So I'm just writing here. Creating a public subnet. Same. Next step is what? Creating a same process. Clear now? This agent depends on the region. What region you choose. If I choose Mumbai, here AP South 1B 1C. Same here also. I will provide notes, guys. You may surprise by seeing that notes. Each and every step, including lab, I will provide with screenshots. By choosing this, choosing the document, you can easily understand. Okay? There is a question. Guess today is the last demo. VPC private, did I say that till now? VPC is the main network only. You don't wonder, I will take care of that. Okay? Here the thing is very easy. There is no concept, just for understanding purpose I'm saying, guys. There is no concept of create public subnet, create private subnet actually. Create a subnet, make it public. Create a subnet, make it private. That concept is there. Understand? I mean, first create a subnet, then make it public. That is public subnet. Okay? You will get clarity, guys. Why do we need a subnet? That's what I'm explaining here. For example, okay, I want to create 10 servers. If there is no subnet concept, if we create a 10 server, 10 servers work in the same business logic. You are not dividing, right? If I take 10 servers and create an VPC, for example, there is no subnet block. Here, we don't have any subnet to divide the isolate your environment into different parts. If it is not like that, 10 servers works the same business logic. For example, in this case, 2 servers can create allow public access, 4 servers are private, 2 servers can access only Naresh students, 2 servers can access only Hyderabad people, 2 servers can access everyone. See, here 10 servers, different requirement, different use cases. Here, each use case, not audible, huh? Is it same for everyone? Audible, right? Yeah. So today I will send the links to everyone, registered mail address. Please join their Telegram group where we can discuss all the things. Okay, see guys. First of all, you need to follow this better. Go to Telegram. Yeah. What you need to do. Guys, everyone please follow this instruction. First, download the WebEx application. And next, sign up. Enter your registered mail ID is given to Naresh Shetty, whatever mail ID you have given. and you will get a 6-digit verification code, whatever mail ID you have given. Enter that code and give the first name, last name, password, and sign up. After completion, after sign up is completed, you can join like a sign in by given mail ID. If you do like that, if you follow this process, so the voice clarity, screen issues, we can easily overcome. Still, if you are facing any one these challenges, call to Arif. I think everyone has the number. Online students and offline students, take offline admin number. If you are facing any issues, you can ask and rectify the issues. Clear? Again, back to work. So 10 servers, but different requirement. Simple logic can I say now, guys? Simple logic can I say now? Guess if you construct a house, why different bedrooms and all? Can't you directly construct single room? It's not good, right? You are isolating single bedroom, double bedroom, children bedroom as per the requirement, right? If single means single hall means everyone live in the same place. It's not good, right? Same here also. If you create a one VPC now, you need to divide as per the logic, your server logic. So in this case, yeah, what I'm going to do, for example, now create 4 servers, 2 for public, 2 for private. Yes, you tell me, in this use case, how many subnets are required? Tell me. How many subnets are required in this use case? 2 or 4? 2. You tell me public servers 2 required. We can create inside the public subnet, right? Subnet inside create a multiple servers. VPs inside create a multiple subnets. Here you need to understand the logic here, not number. Logic. Public, private. Clear? In this case, so it depends on the logic. We can divide your main network into subnetworks by creating a subnets. Clear now, everyone? Here, create 2 servers for specific access. Now, how many subnets are required? 3. 2 for 1 for public, 1 for private, 1 for, they are saying specific access something, business logic. Like that we can divide a subnets. Understand? Yeah, Rahul, what I'm trying to say now, as per the logic, you can create a subnets. Here number is 6, but why we are not creating a 6 subnet? Subnet can accept multiple servers. So two public servers, 1 public subnet you can use. 2 private servers, 1 private subnet can use. 2 different logic server, create a 1 different use case subnet, either public or private. Okay. Yeah. Subnets are AZ level, VPC are region level. Clear now? Yeah, perfect. Now, if you want to create any server, first step is what? Again, I'm writing here. Select region. Next, create VPC. Next, create subnets by choosing AZ. This is main. And then create server by selecting the subnet. Clear? These steps are clear now, guys, everyone? Servers can create inside the subnet. Subnet can create inside the AZ. AZs are part of region. So first create VPC, then directly create a subnets. Now clear? These subnets are part of AHS. I'm not again and again I'm not showing again and again availability zones and the concept VPC subnet only. You just assume subnet means somewhere some availability zone is landed, some region it is landed in the VPC. So simply, if I want to create a server, what and all required in the network part? VPC subnet. That's it only. VPC is a region level, subnet is a AZ level. Clear now? Okay. Now you can come. I will show you here. This is not official lab, just for understanding purpose quickly I'm showing you here. For example, I'm going to create a one server. Okay, now guys, I'm going to create a one server. So VPC subnet comes under networking configurations. Here to create a server, lot of steps are there. Directly I'm going for networking. Today our focus is networking, right? See, I'm not explaining these many things. Just focus is networking. See guys, if I create a server, this server will be landed in which VPC? This VPC. And which subnet? No preference, default subnet in any availability zone. It will take anything. Or edit, select which VPC inside server should create this VPC and which subnet under this server can create. By choosing this VPC and subnet, your server will create in the same subnet. Clear now? You may get a doubt. Who created this subnet and VPC, correct? This VPC subnets already AWS is created for just practice. Understand? See, guys, very easy things. You don't think much. If you think much, you may confuse. See here. To create a server, region is required, VPC is required, subnet is required. This is just one step to create a server. These steps comes under what? Network configurations. Clear? My network configuration, where is your network? Your EC2 network. My network is in this region. My network is, this is a VPC, this is a subnet. Okay. Now, so I'm going to create a server. Wait. First focus here, then you can ask the questions. AWC, go to networking configuration directly. Here, which network is required, which VPC is required means I'm able to see list, there is no list, only one VPC. So select that, but I'm able to see list of subnets. Okay, you can see 1C subnet, 1B subnet, 1A subnet means these subnets are running these many availability zones. This subnet is running in 1A availability zone. This subnet is in 1B availability zone. This is 1C. You can choose any subnet. So these two steps are clear now. You may get a doubt who created this. So this is already created by AWS for just practice. But in the real time, we are not supposed to use default network. AWS is provided network. We need to create our own network. Clear? VPC subnet, just now we discussed this two, we can develop, we can create. This is custom network creation process. This is default network creation process, what AWS is giving. Now, I will show you. This is default VPC default subnets. All are public networks for practice only. But real time, we are not supposed to use this network. You can create own VPC. You can create own subnets. Clear? This statement is okay. Now go to any region. If you go to any region, guys, Canada, Central Canada, any region you can go, you are able to see one VPC and subnets. The reason, simple reason. For practice purpose, AWS is giving this default networks to everyone. but we are not supposed to use for the application deployment process. See, one VPC is there or not? And inside we can see available, or we can see subnets, right? How many subnets? Simple logic. AWS follows each subnet one agent, default network. By seeing the subnets, we can easily say how many availability zones. See, how many availability zones? 3. Each availability zone, one subnet, they are created. 1A, 1B, 1D. Understand? They are created. You see, this 1B inside you can create these 3 also. But AWS created network, this is for practice purpose only. We are not supposed to use this one. Understand? But initial days, 3, 4, 5 days, we are using this network. Later, we can focus our own network. We can create our own VPC. We can create our own subnets. Clear? Okay. You can go anywhere, Paris, Europe. Also one VPC is there. Just for practice. See, 3 subnets are there. One VPC is there. If you want to create our own VPC, here we can create our own VPC. We can create our own subnet, then create our own server. Clear? Okay. So any questions still here? So tomorrow, once we get a clarity something, tomorrow I will show the project agenda and resume building. As I said, day 1 onwards, we can start, as I told you, right? So tomorrow, I will explain here what project we are going to choose now. So the project agenda, the required services, where we are, from where we can start, what is the start point and end point, and resume. Resume means your objective, your college details, so your personal details, your educational details. That's it only. Give the space here, work experience. Okay, this space we can fill by 2 days once or 3 days once. Once the topics is completed, we can add the points here like that. This is the best practice, guys. Not to after complete 3 months, 2 months, if you start, not at all possible. So we can start from now. We can add every day 1-2 points. Okay, I will show you how to prepare. See, now AI tools in the market, we can easily, with help of AI tools, we can easily add the points. Easily. I will show you everything. Here we are going to focus on 2-3 AI tools. Okay, we can easily understand and we can easily learn. Clear VPC and subnets? How to make it as a subnet as a public, subnet as a private? Guys, you tell me simple logic. If I go and create one subnet without any further configuration, that subnet is private subnet only. Create a subnet without any further configuration, that subnet is private subnet. Create a subnet, configure public options, that is public subnet. Simply go and create subnet. By default, subnets are private. If required, we can make it as a public as per the requirement. Real time, no single application runs on public subnet. Then what is the use of public subnet? Understand what I'm trying to say? Real time, no single application runs on public subnet. Then you may get a doubt. Then why we are going to create a public server? Even server should give publicly accessible. That server, I mean, one application is there, it should give publicly accessible. Also, you can deploy in private server. Then what is the use of public server? You are saying public application also deploy into the private server? Private application also deploy into the private server. Then what is the use of public server? We need to think like that. See, in terms of application deployment, all are same. In terms of access only, variations are there. This is public subnet, this is private subnet. In terms of access, private servers, once you deploy application, you can give public access, even private server, but not through private server. We are using load balancer. Server isn't private, load balancer is public. If users are able to hit the load balancer, since it is a public, the load balancer is taking care to redirect your request into private server. Understand? Even public application also deploy into private servers. Then how you can give access to public through load balancer? You may get it out. What is public and private? This is server. Okay. This is second server. He is the user. User is able to connect this server directly with internet. User is unable to connect this server even though he has internet. Hmm? Hmm. You tell me which one is public, which one is private now. Server 1, server 2. Which one is public, which one is private? Server 1 is public, server 2 is private. Understand? In terms of access only. Clear now, guys? Yeah. So here we have a concept, guys, IPs. Each server, two IPs are there. One is public IP and private IP. Public server also require these two IPs. But private server not required public IP. Clear now? Okay. Private server not required public IP. Then how the user is, just now I told you, right? Even application runs in private server also, we can give access to public. So here, okay, maybe you can give public IP to them. They can hit in the Google public IP. The request is redirecting into the public server. Then why are you, then they are using public IP. So that, okay. But here there is no public IP. Then how user can access this private server? So here we are using load balancer concept. This load balancer we can create into public subnets inside. Server is no need to create into the public subnet. Create server in private subnet, but configure to public load balancer. So users directly interact to the load balancer. Load balancer is redirected to the private server. Even user don't know where my request is going to, which server my request is going to hit. Simple logic. Go to Flipkart. You know where your request is going? Which server your request is going? We don't know. Flipkart servers, n number of servers are there in Flipkart. We don't know exactly which server the request is going. Means this flipkart.com, when you hit the request is going to first load balancer. The load balancer will send traffic to the Flipkart servers. If there is no load balancer, they need to give Flipkart server IP to you. Flipkart server IP, if they give, you can easily understand where the application is going to run, which server application is running. Why? IPs are unique. There are chances to hack someone. If you know where exactly application is running, you know the IP of the server, so easily they can break the network. But this is secure one, right? No one knows your application is running in which server. That is load balance is taken care of. So these topics are we are going to discuss in coming days. Okay. So here, why public subnets are required? Public subnets here we are using to configure the traffic into private servers by using public server. Simple logic. These are the concepts we are going to learn the coming days. You don't worry, you may feel difficult and something. This is AWS, guys. Inside public server is running. Public server is running means definitely it is running on public subnet only, right? Okay. Yeah, this is private server. Clear? Public server, private server means you need to understand public server runs on public subnet, private server runs on private subnet. Clear now? Now, guys, your developer is here. So maybe you got a requirement to develop the application in US region, US East 1 region name. Now you tell me, guys, simple logic here. No need to go there, right? Your developer, US East 1 to do that. See, I'm working Europe country now. I'm doing my projects, so my support to Europe projects. No need to go Europe, right? I'm from my home only. I'm giving support. How? Through internet. Understand or not? If there is no internet, my request will not enter into the US East 1. Now, simple logic. Guess you tell me. Let's an example. This is not there here. Now, only private server, right? Is it possible to access from here to here? No. Just now we discussed. Internet through the request will travel. It is a public server only. If it is a private request means private IP is not accept through internet connection. So in this case, here private server means only private IP is there only, right? No public IP, right? Then how the request will travel here to here? Load balancer is not a server to log in. Load balancer is a service just. So how to, my developer, how to connect to deploy, modify the application? It's running in US East 1, right? All are running in private, then who can connect directly? It's not possible to connect private IP. Private IP allows the request is coming inside network only, not external. In that case, yeah, here we are using public servers concept. Clear? The public servers help here. You tell me, guys, simple logic. Public server, public IP is there or not? Just now we discuss. If public IP is there, can I connect or not from the internet? Here to here, there is no challenges, right? I will show in the lab. In this case, can I connect here to here? Just now we discussed. Allows request is from internal only. When you connect the public server, you are enter into the here. Once you are enter into here to here you can connect. Clear or not? Here to here directly is not possible, right? We need some public server help to enter first travel your request Hyderabad to US. So destination is there means you will go to destination. Here to here you can connect the private server. This is called the most popular concept in IT, bash and host process. This is called bash and host server process or jump server. Okay. What is jump server? What is bash and host server? And even tester also something. Give the bash and host details of this server. Okay. Give the jump host server of the details of this server. I mean, for example, here one application is running. Can you test this application? You need to ask, can you give the bash node server details of this server? I mean this server. You can connect first here to here you can connect. That's what we are using the public servers only in IT, not to deploy any applications. So public server, private server, where we can deploy the application, here or here, private. Very good, done. Now, is there an application is required to deploy here? No, only to connect here to here only public servers we are using in IT, not to deploy any application. Clear? Yeah, so public servers mostly we can create 1 or 2 or 3. That's it. The reason we are not deploying any applications inside. I want to deploy, guess you tell me, just simple logic. So theoretical is not at all good, guys, to understand the concept. Practical oriented. We need to apply the some here practical things here, right? I want to deploy 100 applications. You tell me, guys, total minimum subnets. Please concentrate. Total minimum subnets. Total minimum servers required for enter this process. Tell me. I want to deploy 100 applications. How many subnets are required? Minimum. Max your wish, minimum. Minimum how many subnets are required? 1 or 2? Yeah, C, 2. Why? 100 applications runs on private subnet only. But you need a public server also to connect there, right? In this case, public subnet is required or not? Yes. So by default, you need to imagine one public subnet and private subnet. Here, public subnet is to not deploy the applications. Okay. Now tell me, how many servers are required total? I can say 1 not 1. 100 is for what? Deploy applications. And plus 1 is public server to connect those private servers. Clear? In this case, this is VPC. It will take time, guys. Day one, don't expect 100%. It's not at all possible. So we are just discussing from today only the networking concepts and all. It will take time. We are discussing same concepts again. You may feel bored at the end. Okay, enough. See now. Now, public subnet, private subnet. Yeah, thanks, Raj. This is private. Now, public and private. So 100 applications, I can deploy here 100 applications. 100 servers I can create. I mean, what I'm trying to say here, server 1, sorry, server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. All are running in one subnet only, like 1 to 100. These are servers. Server 1, server 100. Clear now? Inside application 1, application 100. Clear till here? To connect these all applications to private servers, we need a one public server at least. That should be run inside the public subnet. So that this is public server. By using this public server, I can connect private servers. Who can connect? A developer. If I want to connect second server, if I want to connect second server here to here, second server private IP I can use. If I want to connect 70 server here to here, 70 server IP I can use private IP. I will go there. See, not required 100 public servers. One public server is fine to connect n number of private servers. In this case, we should follow one process SSH for connecting process. Okay, I will explain coming days what is SSH and all. You don't worry. So today, just you can take the concept only subnet and VPC. That's it. You don't go this level. Why subnet topic is came, where we can use the public subnet, public server. That's what I explain here only. Okay. In real time, in interviews also, don't use this term. Applications runs in public and something. They can easily understand you are not a real-time person. No company deploy private applications into public servers. Public server concept, there is no public server concept at all for application deployment, only to connect the private servers. There is a question here. I'm following Raham sir since long, but I have missed a lot of classes in it, sir. So progressed a lot in because of this. I'm not able to understand. Okay, I'm facing problem. I'm able to understand your classes very well. Okay, 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 okay. Yes, simple thing. Each trainer is a separate style. It's not like that. Okay. See, some person maybe give training more better than me. It's a different style. Okay, please don't compare. Huh? Anyway, here I will take care. You don't worry. See, 4 months, just give your time. That's it. I know how to teach, especially for non-ITs career gap. ITs, you can easily understand my concepts. Okay. Yeah. So 4 or more than 15 days, 4.5 months. But after 4.5 months, na guys, mark my words, you can talk to 6 years experience person, subject point of view. 6 years person, experienced person, you can directly talk to regarding subject. That level I will give. Job secondary, guys, it will come. See, best example. Today, you may worry, right? See, I will show you one thing. I received offer from Tech Mahindra. This batch started only 25, 30 days back only. With AWS experience, he got a job. See, batch started, you can check also. I don't know where to check the date. Just, it's been 40 days only. He got a job on AWS directly. I told you, right? After 40 days, you can try AWS also. He got a job. Best example, yesterday night only. So your end also easily process. See, like this monitoring is very strong. You know, they can easily, my tasks, if you can see, you can easily understand if any experienced people are there, what level I'm going to give the tasks. It's a very depth. Even they are not a database team. If you can see my database tasks, how it is like, database engineers can understand how depth it is. Masters, read replicas, data check, replica, promote like a master and all. Okay, okay, no problem, Rahul. See, 4 months, just 4.5 months, give me. That's it. Just to follow my instructions, ignore all the things, you will get a job. That's it. Okay. My goal is only one thing. My student can attend any exam, any interview. Second or third interview should be he able to clear the job. That's it. No need to attend 9, 10, 11, 10, 15. Second or third, you should clear the interview. That's it. If you follow my instructions, yes, it's happened. Second or third. First interview, maybe you can understand the process and all. Second, definitely you can clear. Or if it is missed, third. My end, guys, if I start my career, when I was in same in your position, 25 years, 25 interviews I have given. I got success 26 interviews. Same mistakes, in your end, it will not repeat. I will take care of that. What mistakes I did, so you should not do that mistakes. That I will take care. That's what second or third. My end is not easily get a job. 25 interviews. But your end, I will show you these all the challenges. So we can easily overcome second interview. My test series like that only. Simple logic 3. No need to go in interview questions. Just attend my test series. Every weekend or for example, after complete AWS, one test is going to be conducted. It's not related to Naresh. It's my test. Everyone can attend. AWS, Git, Jenkins, Terraform, Docker. Each tool 50 or 60 questions. Enough. Subject, everything will cover those questions. It's not theory questions. If you attempt one question, it will cover 15% concepts in the same tool. Like that questions will be prepared. Okay. Just follow my test series enough. No one extra question will come in interview. Those questions only will get interviews. Interview questions. 50 each tool, 50 questions. Finally 600 questions enough. Okay. Yeah. Bye guys for today. So if anyone register, please complete today. We are going to change the link. And Arif, please don't take any new admissions from tomorrow. You just close it today. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.